How are you?
Fine, thanks. You?
Fine, thanks.
Good. How was your weekend?
It was very exhausting because we are ending. Now we are end the semester and have a lot of work.
Yes. When do you finish your class, your semester?
The 26th of November.
But then you finish.
November 26th. What?
Okay, you finish your classes.
Yes.
And you have tests, I imagine. And then you start exams, don't you?
Yes. No, in Inap we don't have exams.
Ah, so you finish everything on the 26th?
Yes.
Everything. I mean, the end of the semester is November 26th.
Yes.
Ah, so what happens with English? When do we have our, wait a minute, let me see your.
No, English and CFGs.
December.
Yes.
December the 13th is the written one, and December the 15th is the oral. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But we end our classes in Inap in November 26th.
That is Friday next week.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. So, I mean, you're going to take the oral tests during your holidays. Is that the idea?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Hopefully we're going to have more students. Yes. Okay, Catalina. Let's see. Last Wednesday, we were talking about all the vocabulary related to money and finance. Remember that?
Yes, I saw the class.
Yes. Did you see the class? Good. And I asked you to do some homework.
Yes.
Yes. Do you have it?
No, I didn't. No, I don't. Sorry.
Okay. Well, this group, I don't know, this is the first time I teach at Inap. This is my first time. And I don't know if this is always the performance of a student, Inap students in English classes or not. Well, at least you come to classes. That is good. But there is a lot of absence. I don't know. It's.
Yes.
Is it usual in English? I mean, have you taken other English courses?
Yes, I took English 3, and the dynamic of the class was the same.
Yeah, and the same number of people attending classes?
Yeah.
Yes?
A few people connect to class.
Yeah. And what about other subjects?
In this part of semester, we have many absent to class.
Yeah.
In some classes, just 6 people connected.
Yeah.
And in the, as I told you, in this part of the year, just a few people connect to class.
Yeah, but in the, hello, Bautista. Good morning.
Hello, me. Sorry for the delay.
Okay. But in this, I mean, you are supposed to be 25. And I think that the biggest number of people attending this class has been 4 or 5. So it's incredible. I mean, in all the places where I have taught, I never had this number of, I mean, this number of students attending classes. Even after the pandemic, I mean, or during the pandemic, no. I am really negatively impressed by that. Well, thank you for coming then. Okay, we were talking about the homework. Bautista, do you have your homework? Bautista?
Oh, no, I forgot.
No, you don't have it.
But I remember it. I remember.
Okay. Well, so I assume that all the vocabulary of related to money and finance is done. Okay. Well, let's see. In this part of the program, we're going to get into. Wait a minute. Give me a second. We are going to get into the last unit. No, not the last one. We're going to, well, I don't know if I will, but the last unit that has to do with money, but we're going to study comparisons, how to make comparisons in English, okay? So I will ask you first, do you remember how to make comparisons?
Like more than?
For example, let's give an example. If we compare, I don't know, two cities, Santiago and, I don't know, Punta Arenas, Puerto Montt, okay. What comparisons can you make about these two cities? Santiago and Puerto Montt.
Can be Santiago is more bigger than Puerto Montt.
Okay, let's see. Santiago, there you put two comparatives together and we have to choose one. You say Santiago is bigger than Puerto Montt. Okay? It's a small word, I mean short, not small. It's a short word, like big, only one syllable. So you put ER in that case to make the comparative. Okay. Santiago is bigger than Puerto Montt. So we can say that Puerto Montt is, sorry, what can you say about that? Puerto Montt is the opposite.
Smaller than Santiago?
Exactly, smaller than Santiago. Yes. What other comparison can you make between these two cities?
Santiago is more crowded than Puerto Montt.
Okay, Santiago is more crowded than Puerto Montt. Okay. Anything else?
Puerto Montt is colder than Santiago.
Okay, Puerto Montt is colder than Santiago. Okay.
And the opposite will be Santiago is hotter than Puerto Montt.
Okay. Okay, good. So here we have the two ways to compare two things. When the word is short, you like big, you put ER, you say bigger than. But when the word is longer, like crowded, for example, you use the word more crowded than. In both cases, you use the word than. Sorry, I don't know why the computer changed the spelling. It's THAN, than, okay? To make the comparative form, okay? Okay, so we're going to, and sorry, let's see, what's about, if I want to say, for example, if I want to compare Santiago in comparison to all the cities of the country, what can you say in terms of size, for example? Do you understand? Do you understand my question?
No.
If you compare Santiago with all the rest of the country, what can you say? For example, in terms of the number of people.
Santiago has more people.
Santiago has more people than the rest of the city.
Than
so
the rest of the cities.
if we compare Santiago in relation to all the rest, we can say Santiago is the biggest city of Chile. Right? Here we are using a different type of comparison. Is one thing in relation to a whole, is the biggest. Again, we divide, if the word is short, you put EST, right? And you use the word the biggest. What other comparisons can you make between Santiago and the rest of the country?
I know a word. Go ahead.
Let's see, Catalina and then Bautista.
No, I know a word can be more large than big, but in the other case, we have to use most, I think.
Exactly. Exactly, yes. For example, if I say Santiago,
the most, I don't know.
The most what?
Santiago is the most famous.
Okay, let's suppose. Okay, Santiago is the most famous city of the country. Here we use the most because the word famous is longer, right?
Means in this case, we don't use then more than.
No, then.
Okay.
No, because you use then when you compare two things, A and B.
Okay.
In the second case, we are comparing one thing in relation to a whole thing. Santiago in relation to all the rest of the countries. Yes? Do you understand, Catalina?
Yes.
Now, there is a group of words that is, let's say, that don't follow this rule. For example, when you use the word good, how do you make the comparative? Mejor que.
Better than.
Better than, good. This is different. Here they are irregular, right? Better than. And what about the superlative, the other one?
The best.
The best. Yes. So we have good, better than, and the best. Very good. Let's see what happens with the word bad. I don't know if you say, for example, that talking about the weather in, I don't know, in Coyhaique is peor que el Arica. How do you say that?
The weather in Coyhaique is worse than the Arica's.
Exactly, is worse than. Again, you can see that has nothing to do worse with the word bad. Yeah. And if we say that, I don't know, the Antarctic, I am inventing, tiene el peor clima de todo. How do you say that?
The worst.
Exactly, the worst. The worst climate is in the Antarctic, right? Okay. Do you know other words that can be included in this list? I mean, that are different. There are differences between the word and the comparative and the superlative.
Can you repeat this?
Do you know other examples of words that have different words for the comparative and the superlative? Like bad, worse, the worst. Like good, better than the best.
Honestly, in this moment I don't remember any.
You don't remember? Catalina, do you?
No, I don't, miss.
No? Okay. Well, I will ask you to, in this part, we're going to start a unit that has to do you know the word brands? Brands.
Yep.
Yeah. Can you give me examples of brands?
Like fashion brands?
Any brand.
Any brand, sorry.
An
Yes,
example.
brand is like, I don't know how to explain it, but an
No,
example
I
would
want you to give me an example only.
for example, fast food brand, McDonald's,
McDonald's is
Burger
a brand.
King,
Okay, right. Any other
fashion
one?
brand, H&M,
Okay, what? What's the name?
fashion brand,
Yeah, it's a fashion brand. What's the example?
H&M.
H&M. Yeah, okay, right. There you have examples of brand. For example, now my computer is HP, Hewlett Packard. I don't know. My telephone is Samsung. There you have another brand, okay?
Yes.
So we're going to start a unit that deals with, we're going to compare different brands, okay? In your opinion, according to your experience, what is the best brand of consumer electronics?
I don't have any idea,
For
but
example,
bec-
I don't have much idea either, but I don't know.
I
I
haven't, tried all of the brands.
Okay, but in your opinion, what is the best one according to your experience?
In my opinion.
I think Mac is
Mac?
the best brand of, I don't know what you said,
Electronics?
electronics,
Why do you think is the best one?
because it actualizes very often.
It gets updated.
Gets updated very often, and the telephones and computers
Mhm.
have a very large life, or
Very long life. Yeah. Okay. So they are very, durable in a way. Yeah.
yes.
They last for a long time. Okay. Let's see. I will ask you to go to your cursos, please. Material docente. Please download comparing brands. Okay. Okay. Here you have 7 questions, okay? You're going to listen to a tape where there is a survey interview, yeah, with the consumer. You know what a survey interview is? What is a survey? Have you seen that word before?
What word?
Survey.
Survey.
Yes.
Where is that word?
Here in the instructions, a survey interview. What is the meaning of survey?
No.
No? Catalina, do you know the word survey?
I don't.
Survey is when you want to find information about, in this case, about people's opinion about a product. Yeah? Una encuesta. Okay? Survey interview. So here, please go through the 7 questions before listening. Okay? Ready?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. So now you're going to listen and answer the questions according to the information you listened to. Okay? Here we go.
Good afternoon. Would you mind answering a few questions?
How long is it going to take?
Just a couple of minutes.
Well, I guess I can answer a few questions. Sure, go ahead.
Okay, great. I would like to know your opinion on the best brands of laptops, smartphones, and other consumer electronics.
I'd say that Apple is the best brand. I always buy.
Wait.
Good afternoon. Would you mind answering a few questions?
How long is it going to take?
Just a couple of minutes.
Well, I guess I can answer a few questions. Sure, go ahead.
Okay, great. I would like to know your opinion on the best brands of laptops, smartphones, and other consumer electronics.
I'd say that Apple is the best brand. I always buy their products, and I'm quite satisfied.
Which do you think are the most expensive?
Well, Apple is also the most expensive brand. I guess that's why they're the best in my opinion.
And which brand do you think is the worst?
Well, honestly, I don't really know. I haven't tried many brands.
All right, thank you. Which, in your opinion, is the most suitable brand for older people?
Well, I'm in my 20s, but I think that Apple products are generally easier to use than other products, so they would probably be the best ones for older people.
So, which brand do you think is the most popular with teenagers?
Apple again? Or maybe Nokia?
Have you ever used Nokia products?
No, I haven't, but my friends have Nokia smartphones, and they like using them. But I think that Apple makes better and more reliable laptops. I haven't had any problems so far.
Okay, that's all the information I need. Thank you for your time and patience.
Sure.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Once again.
I'm done.
You're done? Catalina, are you ready?
In the last part, I got lost, but it's okay. Bautista,
Okay.
if you can answer the 2 last questions, I'm okay.
Okay. But would you like to listen to it again or not?
No,
One more time. So.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Good
but Miss,
afternoon.
can you
Would you
put
mind answering a...
Sorry?
can you put the last part, because in 2 minutes I have to go to work and I can't.
In 2 minutes, but we are in classes, Catalina. How can you work during classes? Yeah, I can do it. Pero la pregunta es, si tú tienes clase, ¿cómo tomas un trabajo que te toma la misma hora de la clase? No entiendo.
Because I need it.
Yeah, but you also need a class. Okay, I will do it.
I think that Apple products are generally easier to use than other products, so they would probably be the best ones for older people.
So, which brand do you think is the most popular with teenagers?
Apple again? Or maybe Nokia?
Have you ever used Nokia products?
No, I haven't, but my friends have Nokia smartphones, and they like using them. But I think that Apple makes better and more reliable laptops. I haven't had any problems so far.
Okay, that's all the information I need. Thank you for your time and patience.
Sure.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Okay. Let's see the answers to the questions, okay? So you cannot find the... Okay. Let's see question 1. What is the consumer's favorite brand of laptops, smartphones, and other consumer electronics?
The most
Apple,
main
the best brand.
Sorry, what is the brand?
Apple
Apple.
is the best.
Yes. Number 2, which brand does she think is the most expensive?
Apple is also the most expensive.
Right. Number 3, does she have a least favorite brand? And why not?
She said no because she haven't tried other brands.
Okay, she hasn't
Many
tried other brands. Right,
Many other brands.
right, good. Let's see number 4, which brand does she think is the most suitable for older people and why?
Apple again.
Apple again, why?
She said that their devices are very easy to use.
They are easier to use, right. Let's see 5, which brand does she think is the most popular with younger people?
Apple or Nokia are the most popular.
Apple or Nokia? Nokia, as she said, yes, right. What do her friends think of Nokia product?
They liked it. They like them.
Like them, yes, they are happy with them. And which company makes better laptops in her opinion?
Apple.
Apple. Apparently she's an Apple representative, okay? Good. Any questions about this
She's
dialogue?
she's Steve Jobs' daughter.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's go down. Here you have the part of the dialogue you listened to, okay? I will ask you to read the dialogue, and according to what you remember, I would like you to fill in the blanks. Yes? According to what you think it's suitable or what you remember. Okay? Do you understand it? Do you understand it?
No, not very well.
I want you to read, please, to read this dialogue. The
Yes.
dialogue is not complete, so fill in the blanks with the words that you think are most suitable according to the context. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
But I have some time to do it.
Yeah, of course. Some minutes for you to do it.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. But
Okay, we're going to check only the blanks, okay? To do it faster. Let's see blank, well, you are having private lessons, Bautista. Okay, let's see number one. What did you write in there?
the best.
The best brands. Number two,
Which do you think are the most expensive brand?
the most expensive, right? Number three,
The worst.
very good. Number four,
The best brand. Again. The best.
actually it was not the word that she used, but suitable. Let me write it.
Mhm.
That is number four, the most suitable. Do you know the word suitable?
Yes, I've heard of.
Yeah.
of
Okay, the most suitable. That was number four. Number five,
uh, easier.
easier. Very good. Easier.
Easier.
Easier. Number six,
The most popular.
very good. The most popular. Yeah, good. The most popular. Number seven.
Good.
Wait. My friends have Nokia smartphones and they like using them, but I think that Apple makes, she's comparing Apple and Nokia.
Better.
Better, yes, right. Better and,
Reliable.
but the comparative is more reliable.
More reliable. Okay.
More reliable laptops. Okay, good, Bautista. Do you agree with Kate in her opinions?
Uh, I've never used an Apple device.
An Apple device. Okay, but
So
no
I don't know.
information about them?
Like they are very. In my opinion, it's more like a status brand.
Status, yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Like
expensive.
people is like, oh, I have an Apple. Look at me, I'm so cool. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see.
Yes.
What's about your faculty? What's about the computers you use in your faculty?
I don't know their brand because I haven't gone to the faculty yet
Okay. What
for the
are you in
for the
second
ballet.
year?
Hmm?
What year
I'm
are
in
you
second
in?
year, yes.
Oh, so you have never been there.
No,
Okay.
next year.
Next year, yes. I don't know
It-
what your classmates
mandatory.
will do next year. Yeah. Because when English classes were face-to-face, the students
Mhm.
had to have 75% of attendance at least to pass the course. So I don't know
Yeah.
what they will do when they return to normality.
No,
Okay.
probably they will come to class.
You
I
think
mean,
so?
this is happening in all classes right
Yeah.
now. And right now it's worse because it's like the deadline of the semester.
Yeah, that is what Catalina told me, that you are about to end next week.
Like in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So this, I mean, nobody comes to class.
Yes. Well, but during the semester, you have the only one that has come to every class. And
Yes.
Catalina to most classes, but part of the class. Yes. Okay, good. Well, let's see. Any questions about this dialogue, Bautista?
No.
No? Okay. If we go down here, well, here you have what we saw at the beginning, how to make the comparative and the superlative forms, right? Here we have, as I said, you have to pay attention to the length of the word. Words with one syllable, like cheap, like nice, you put ER in the comparative, and when you go to the superlative, you put EST. Yeah. When the word has two syllables and end in Y, like early, lucky, you change letter Y into letter I. Earlier, luckier, earlier, lucky. This is spelling, actually. When the word is longer than two or more syllables, you use the word more. More expensive, more boring. And in the superlative, you use the word most. Most expensive, most boring. And here we have what I told you, irregular forms, where you have different words like good, better, bad, worse, far, further. That is what I was asking you. Other words that are, for example, far, the comparative form is further. Yeah? In some other cases, for example, the word old. Well, old may be older and oldest, but also with a different connotation, you can have elder and eldest. Okay, coming from the same word old. Do you know the difference between older and elder?
No.
Have you ever seen the word elder?
Yes. It's
What
more related to
in what context can you see the word elder?
when you are talking about very old people.
Sorry, talking about what?
When you're talking about very old people.
Sorry, I don't understand the word before people.
Very old people.
Very old people. Well, yeah, maybe when you say but then you say the elderly. Yeah, as a group of people like old people. But for example, I can say my eldest brother is, I don't know, is a doctor. Well, older and elder means the same. My viejo. But elder and eldest has another connotation that is not only older, but the first in a family, for example. Es como, elder es como decir mayor. Of course, my elder brother is older than me, logically, but has a connotation of the first one, yeah? And also is used only with people. You cannot say this building is elder. No, this building is older than the other one. Older can be used with people or with things. Elder is only with people. Yes, do you understand it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, well, here we have some comparative forms. Okay. After comparative, we use the word than. Actually, the word than is only used when you make comparisons. The bus is cheaper than the train. Also, before the comparative form, you can use the word much, a lot, a bit, a little, slightly. This is to emphasize the comparison. For example, plane tickets are much more expensive than train tickets. Mucho más. Huh?
Yes.
The United States is a lot bigger than Mexico. Yes? Okay. And then the use of the word the. this is, we usually use the before superlative forms. Here you have to use it. The plane is the fastest option. He's one of the most interesting people I know. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions about it?
No.
Okay. Well, let's see here. You have two different cars. Smart car and a SUV car. Okay, here we have their prices and the maximum speed. So according to this, for example, we can say that the SUV is much faster than the smart car. Yes?
Yes.
Let's see the other ones.
The other one, the second one, the smart car is much slower
Uh-huh,
than the SUV.
right. Good, go on.
The third one, the SUV is more expensive. It's a bit expensive. It's a bit more expensive.
It's a bit, okay. No,
The
it's not a bit.
is slightly more expensive than the
Uh,
smart car.
It's a lot more expensive. Well, yeah,
A
okay.
lot? Okay,
1,000,
it's $1,000, no?
yes.
That is a lot.
It's a lot, yes.
I was thinking
Pesos,
yes, in Chilean,
no,
in the Chilean currency.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
so
a lot more expensive.
the SUV is yes, a lot more expensive than the smart car.
Yeah. Go on.
And the SUV is much more bigger than the smart car.
More bigger, no.
No?
More bigger, no, because you're using the two comparatives together. More and bigger. Doesn't work.
The SUV
Is
bigger.
bigger. It's much bigger. It's a lot bigger. Yeah. Do you understand what you cannot say more bigger because es como más mejor, something like that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger.
It's a lot bigger. Okay, go on.
The smart car is a lot cheaper than the SUV.
Okay.
And the smart car is I don't want to say a lot and again, but I don't remember another phrase right now. So
You can say a
smart
lot
car is a
smaller.
lot smaller than the SUV.
Okay, a lot smaller or much smaller than, yes? Much smaller or a lot more smaller? Sorry, a lot smaller. Okay, good. Okay, let's go on here. This will be very fast because here you will have to decide if it is a comparative or superlative. The same exercise, but
Yes.
including superlatives now. Yes?
Yes.
Let's see. Here we have the manager's office is smaller than the conference room. This is the worst smartphone I've ever had. Okay, let's go on.
Speaking is much easier than writing.
Okay,
Chinese is much more difficult than English.
good.
Their office is a lot further
Further,
than I thought.
yes. Oh, sorry, let me
But
write.
one of the most delicious dishes I've ever eaten.
Sorry, again, please. Number 6, yeah? Again, please. I
It
couldn't
was
hear.
one of the most delicious dishes.
Yes, the most delicious. Good.
Joe is the youngest employee in his company.
Uh-huh. Good.
Everybody else is much older than him.
Very good.
Microsoft is one of the biggest companies in the world.
Okay.
The meeting this morning was much longer than 30 minutes.
Uh-huh.
The new marketing manager is a lot more creative than the previous one.
Uh-huh.
This is the hottest month of the year, so you can wear a t-shirt at work.
Okay, Bautista, very good. Very good, no problem.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so now we are going to, we're going to change a little bit, adapt the exercise. This was supposed to be a conversation, but we're going to, here we have different products: clothes, cars, cleaning product, watches, coffee shops, fast food, your industry, whatever it is. Okay, which of these categories do you know more, or are you most familiar with?
Mm, I mean, cars.
Cars. Okay, what's your favorite car type? Car make. When you talk about cars, you don't say brand, you say make.
Car
With all
make.
machines, you say make. Wait. You talk about car makes. Okay. What is your favorite car make?
With my family, my family family, when it's family, you say has or have?
Well, maybe both, depending on the meaning. If you say has, you mean all as a group. If you say has, you mean as individually. I mean, each
Okay,
member
my
individually.
family has had the same car make,
Yeah,
or has used the same car
car
make
make. Yeah, and what is that make?
many years. It's Renault.
Renault.
Or
Okay.
Renault.
Do you like that make, that car make?
Yeah, I like it. It's good. The cars are, I mean, our car is very elegant,
Okay.
I would say. Like
Yeah.
the color is dark gray,
Okay.
something like it. And I like this color. I like that color.
Okay. So let's see a Renault. If we, what do you know the model of the car?
No, I
No.
don't.
Okay. Well, let's see if we compare a Renault car your Renault car with a Cherry car, the Chinese one. Do you know it?
No,
Oh.
but
Okay, let me find, wait. Oop. Okay, here, these are Cherry cars. We're going to, okay. This one, okay. If you compare your car with this one, what can you say?
my car, our car,
Yeah,
is more beautiful.
okay. What else?
I mean, with in comparison to this model, probably our car is better in general. It's better, like their components, their functions.
Yeah.
I think maybe our car has a better reputation. Our
Okay.
car make has a better reputation
Okay.
because
Mhm.
I've heard that Chinese brands aren't very well received
Okay. And not very prestiged.
and not very prestige. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say that in general, in comparison to this model, our car is better. It probably is more expensive.
Mhm. Probably it's bigger than that.
Bigger, yes.
Okay. And probably is much more expensive than this.
I don't know, because sometimes the Chinese people is very, I don't know, they sell things in high prices sometimes.
But this car is, well, it's Chinese, but it's a small, it's kind of not individual, but it's a city car. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I suppose that your car is bigger than this or not?
Yes, it's bigger
Yes. So,
because we need more space
yeah.
for the members of the family.
Okay.
And that car is like more for it's like for single people or people with or for couples.
Okay. Yeah. No more than 2 or 3 people in the car.
Yes.
And no luggage. Okay. Okay. Now I will show you not two, another card. Okay. Let's have a look at this Beetle cars. Let me see, but I want to see the traditional. Okay. If you have a look at these cars, Volkswagen Beetle, do you like them?
Not much.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't like the shape of the car. But I know maybe it's like vintage. So there's many people who love this style, this vintage style.
Okay.
I mean, I like vintage also, but I like vintage too, but not this model. For example, I don't know, Mustang, the old ones.
So you like vintage, but not this one in particular. You like
This
vintage
one,
cars. Yeah.
I don't know this. I don't like this car. I like, in my opinion, the cars are very also are as state are very like a status symbol.
This one?
No, not this one, but in general.
Ah,
Because-
cars yeah, they provide you with some social status.
Yes, and I don't know, this car, I don't imagine myself getting off this car,
Getting out of this
getting
car.
out of this
Why
car.
not? Because it doesn't give you any status, you mean?
In my opinion, it's not very imponent.
Okay, and you like the cars that give you some status, some prestige.
I mean, a more imponent car.
Okay,
This car is more, I don't know.
it's simpler.
Yes,
Okay, Bautista, we're going to continue talking about comparing brands next Wednesday, okay?
I miss.
Okay, well, I hope you have more classmates on Wednesday.
I hope we don't. No, I'm kidding.
We want to continue having private lessons, okay? Okay,
Kidding. Kidding,
okay,
kidding.
Bautista. Hope to see you then again on Wednesday. Do you think you can do the homework for next Wednesday, the homework that was for today?
I will try.
I will appreciate it if you tried hard, okay?
Okay,
Okay, Bautista, see you on Wednesday then.
bye, miss.